Hello to anyone out there. Looks like no one right now, but maybe that'll change. Feel free to stop by in the chat, say hi. Just gonna warm up for a while. Haven't hit any balls yet today. Ugh. Hey Antonio, how's it going? Trying to get a link here so I can share it out. Play some rotation. All right, I will. I haven't hit any balls yet today. I spent most of the day working on the basement here. So I want to get some, and I just ran these through the ball polisher, so they're going to be all over the place. Can you hear me okay? And then how's the music volume as well? Cool. Yeah, I got the mic on now, and last night I ended with 8-ball and it ended pretty well. Usually when I warm up, I just hit things, take the longer shots. Don't really care about leaves, don't really care about striped solids, any of that. Just kind of get my arm loose. You touch the 3, hey. Now I'm gonna shoot the 8-ball in. What do you think of that, Sam? I also didn't scratch. So I don't know if you can see in the back, but this whole wall back here, I don't know if you can see my cue. The whole wall back here had bins on it, and I put all carpet squares on the thing. I didn't get them all because I didn't want to spend the time to cut any, but got a lot done. turn this down just a little bit. So Antonio, I don't know if you know, but we're doing the BS League. Second season starts tomorrow. It's going to be a 7-person round robin, and then the top 4 will go on to like a mini tournament. Wow. Ran through the polisher, and I can't, the control on it is insane. Watch this draw. And I probably won't be able to get to the 3. It'll spin against the rail here. Yeah. Did not increase the lighting, but behind the TV now is all cleared out. So there's no bins back there. All right, shoot another rack of these and then we'll start doing some 9-ball or something. Ooh, Florida Open. What Fargo do I think would be able to beat the Ghost 9-ball bar box? Let me think on that for a minute. I have never played the Ghost on a 7-foot table. I played it on a 9-foot table with really bad table conditions and really bad balls, and I went 0-7, and then I gave up. Basically, every game I had no shot on the 1. It's kind of one of those 1 in a million things. Sam, that was at Romines. Just so you know what I'm talking about. Sam meet Antonio, Antonio meet Sam. So what's the race in your 9-ball bar box? That's cool, I have no shot. Now I do. I like shooting like this where you can just move all the stuff out of your way. Race to 7. I mean, I'd like to say a 600 could beat it. But a lot of things have to go right. I also maybe overestimate a lot of things. Because I hear people like Demetrius Gelatis say that you can't really, like a 600 probably can't beat 6-ball Ghost. Now, 7-foot table is going to be a lot different, but great place to get lung disease, yeah, exactly. Yeah, so new cloth, I just ran the balls through the ball polisher, and controlling stuff is going to be really interesting. Wasn't really going to play it tonight, but I want to get some practice in for tomorrow. I'm probably only going to play 1 match tomorrow, though. Bank the 8. That's always a fun shot. Who did the tablecloth? Kurt Trample from Pro Billiard. I think his company is just Pro Billiard. He's been around forever. He's the guy who did my rails too. I wonder if I can draw this back without hitting the rail. I think I can. Oh yeah. All right. Well, price of everything went up a lot. Price of cloth went up, price of materials and labor and everything went up, so if you can find someone to do your table for $550, now I'd jump on it. Wow, everything's so slippery now. It's gonna be really interesting. All right, I'm gonna hit the timer here. And when this is done, then I'll play something else. Probably some 8-ball. Tony who? I'm not. Oh, a little bit of spin on the cue ball there. Mic is a DJI wireless. It comes in this little carrying case thing. There's two mics and a receiver. I might have just activated the second mic here. Let's see if yeah, it went away. It plugs in using like a headphone or a microphone 3.5 inch or 3.5 millimeter, not 3.5 inch, jack to my camera, and then that feeds into my laptop, which is then live streaming. All right, how did I get in the 2? Can I go short side under the 5? I don't think I can go above the 2 with how slippery things are right now. Get there, get there. It is not gonna get there. Oh, that's perfect. If I was playing safety, and now this angle is never gonna be anywhere near close. Yeah, you see how much that swerved off? And that didn't draw anywhere near back where I thought it would. Yeah, they have a new one now. They have a new DJI one, DJI, that's like a quarter of the size of this one. It does Bluetooth as well, but I think the Bluetooth is pretty buggy. All right, we'll see if I can put if it takes any rate spin at all. It probably will. Did you see how far it went over there before it took? This is gonna be fun. No one's gonna be able to control the cue ball tomorrow. I didn't get there. Did not get there, but with how slidey this cue ball is, there's only really one shot here. I'm almost straight on the 6. love it. And now I probably can't hold it for the, I don't know what I can do for the 9. Yeah, it's about, Sam, you may want to get here early tomorrow and get your practice in. Everything's different. I moved all my tables and stuff around, and things are on the wrong side, and I feel like a guest at my own basement. I know Dave, Sam, I know Dave wants to get here tomorrow at noon because he wants to get practice in on the table because he's never played on it. That's not going to be any good. See, now is where I should be playing the ghost. I have no shot, and we're not playing jump. Jump shots are not allowed tomorrow. So I push out here depending on who I'm shooting against. But I'm going to try to kick in this, just for the sake of having fun. That wasn't even close. Yeah, I didn't think that would go. I was trying to get for that for the side. Four, 5, and 6 are really easy. Nice, perfectly in a line, so it's easy to get a leave on them. I'm in a really weird spot here. Hit it. Perfect. Well, not really, but. What size table? This is an 8-foot. It's a Brunswick Glenwood. I gotta play this bank with inside and then hope it just goes down there for the 6 somewhere. Slow down. Look at that. It's like I almost, oh, that's no fair. I had it for a second. I was trying to hit the 9. Not quite. Wow. All right, well, that was fun. Yeah, this table came with over 5-inch pockets on it. And I had my table guy take the rails out and extend the wood on them and put new cushions on them and everything. So now they're just shy of 4.5. But the bed isn't anywhere near as deep as a diamond, but it does have diamond rubber on it. My choice was either to get this table redone or get a 7-foot diamond. And I'd really rather not. Like, if I had my choice, I'd never play on another 7-foot table again, but it's almost impossible in Wisconsin here. It's like all we have. See if I can get a little bit better cue ball off the break. Yeah, I don't need the power really on the 9-ball break. I don't have a shot, but. I think I can clip the right edge of this ball. Yes, I can. Do I play with inside and send the cue ball this way by the 7, or do I play outside and send it around? I think inside, as long as I don't double kiss it, should be good. Yeah, it didn't work. I was hoping to get more on the 1 ball, to get the 1 ball back to like the middle top rail, or bottom rail, however you want to look at it. That's not good. Not good at all. That's why I don't like slow rolling stuff. It's harder to aim, it's harder to control. Nah. Nine ball? Or almost make the 2? Wow, even that drew too much. I was just trying to stop it for straight in shot on the 5. Johnny short side special? Johnny C short side special? Oh. Or Adam G miss special? How do I get on the 7 from here? no angle, no real angle. Outer points positioning is what we call that. So Antonio, who's your pick for the Florida Open? Out of who's left? What are they at? Final 16 going into tomorrow. I'm all over the place. I was laying carpet squares half the day. My legs are jelly. Am I line up okay? Yeah, I think Filler. Filler plays Shane tomorrow, so I think that's going to decide a lot of it. Claudio Acacci has also been a really turning heads lately. Oh, what do I do with this 3-ball? Can I draw this kind of around the 3 and play it in the side? It might actually bend like that. Kind of like that. Doesn't really leave me any good on the 4, but just want to see if I could do that. Oh, let's see. Question is, do I go at the shot or would I play safety in a real game? Safety in these conditions might be tough. If I go after it, I may hit it and get safe anyway. Like that. Unless I scratch. Which I did. Yeah, so Federer has a really good deal with the APA going because he missed both of those tournaments in Florida to go out to Vegas. And yeah, Jesus. So I don't know if you saw the Jesus Bergman match. Bergman was up 9-8, raced to 10. 5 balls left, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Had a relatively straightforward shot on the 6, similar to something like this with the 8 ball. And everything else is wide open and he just bobbled the ball. I don't know. It was mind-boggling. And then he only had one more shot. Jesus won hill, on the hill. Yeah, his kick was. It also kind of, I mean, it's hard to tell with Justin that, because he's so laid back all the time, it almost seemed like he just didn't care at that point. But that also may be just Justin being Justin. Maybe I should have started with 8-ball. That ball that kicked out of there, a lot of times will kick the cue ball into this side, and just seems to have missed it by a ball or two. And once again, I do not have a shot on the 1-ball. I don't think I can spin this between the 5 and 4, because I don't think the spin grabs on the rail. So where do I push if I wanted to push? Can I push to where the 2-ball is? That's probably a pretty good push. I'm going to try to hit it, though. Just kind of talking things out. I missed it. Try it again. Where was it? Like here? That seems about right. There we go. I think I have enough to make it. This is hard to tell. But what can I do with it? Not much. I have no shot. I should be using the short cue, but it seems like a lot of work. Rail first, around the 6, or that. Two does not go past the 9. I don't think I have a choice, though, to send it over there. I don't know if I can get around the 5. I don't know if I can make the ball. This is how last night went. Started out really, really, really slow. End of the night with a back-to-back break and run and 8-ball. Slow down. It did not slow down. That was cool. Yeah, I was just saying to myself, I got to get past the 7 on this one. And I did not. That was cool. I think the 8 blocks the 3 rail. Maybe. Yeah, I think it does. Wow. Thanks for joining and watching me hit balls in the rails. Overshot that one. Yeah, the slidey rails and the slippery balls take all the spin off as soon as it hits the rail. What game are you playing tomorrow? So, this is the cool thing. We have a spinning wheel. Come on, spin. Why is it not spinning? Okay, that's not good. I may have to refresh it. We're going to play a randomizer, 8-ball, 9-ball, 10-ball, spinning before the match to determine what game we play. And then the entire match will be that. It's going to be a 35-minute shot clock, 30-second, similar to UPL. So 30-second per shot, one extension. We're giving a 40, for every 40-point Fargo, we're giving one game's handicap, and we're adding a little bit of time. For 9-ball and 10-ball, we're adding 1 minute to the clock for each handicap game, and for 8-ball, we're adding 2 minutes. Let's see if I get this right. And then we're doing 45 seconds off the break, just because, like, one person will be sitting here, one person will be sitting there. To get around the table and get back to your seat and be able to get back out, we'll add a little bit of time. So we're just kind of adding some time to that. So last BS league we did, it was winner of the leg picked the game. And now we're just doing it completely random. I was going to do a all 10-ball. But the random thing just kind of came up as an idea, and everyone liked it. So we'll be complete luck of the draw. And then there's no race. It's just whoever is ahead at the end of the match clock will win the match. The ones that we're playing this weekend are going to be uploaded. So what's going to happen is we have 7 people. One of them, his name is Dave. He's coming tomorrow. We're going to get all his matches done. And then the other guy, Taka, can only make Sunday. So we're going to get all his matches done on Sunday. And then the rest of us will have to get together on another day to get those matches done. And we'll be live streaming at least one of those in that second date. Maybe late August, maybe September. We'll just see what everyone's availability is. I may also do what some people do and live stream it and narrate it after, but I don't want to. It's going to be out there and gives it away. That's just BS. It is. It's BS2 Electric Boogaloo. Cue ball control sometimes in the chat, who has probably one of the best pool-related nicknames there are, or there is. Oh, yikes, look at that. I think I'm going to get a look on the 1-ball finally. We're not doing a Calcutta. We're going to do, it's going to be a small-ish entry fee. I think we're doing 50 for the entry fee. Last time we did 40, and then we did 2 $5 side pots. And one of the side pots never even happened. It was whoever got the most 8-ball, 9-ball, or 10-ball breaks would win that side pot, and nobody got any. And the other one was total break and runs, and I won that one, but then I donated that money to our pizza fund. Well, I have a cross corner. Can I bank this past the 6 is the big question. I think I can. And send the cue ball into the 6. Maybe. Yes, I can. Oh, that was decent. It's cue ball control sometimes. I think I just go one rail at this and then hope. Oh, that was terrible. You see how much that slid off the rail? Maybe I'll just leave it there. Maybe I won't. And now I'm using the short cue, which is now moved to where I'm not used to it being. That's not good. Well, maybe it is. It's pretty straight. I would love to try to be down here. I think I might have to just give up the idea of playing on the side and try to leave it straight for the corner, which I did not do. Cannot hold this. I gotta try to stun around the 9 and leave the cue ball like here. Maybe. I don't know if I can get enough on this ball to do that. I probably can. Not like that though. It was getting there eventually. All right, here's a cool shot. If it works, 9 up there, 8 right here. If it doesn't work, that won't happen. Close. All right then. I was going to mention something about that at some point on one of my videos. I stopped my subscription for Demetrius's Patreon and exited the Discord group, not because of anything he did or didn't do, but just I'm finding I'm not spending any time on it. And right now is a time that I need to kind of watch expenses. So I decided, even though it's only 20 bucks a month and it probably would give me value at some point, I'm 4 months behind on watching videos from his posts that he posts. I haven't looked at the Discord at all in at least a month, and it's just the more the more I get behind, the more I don't look at it. So I've decided to unsub from that until I can get my head wrapped around things and get a little bit more time dedicated for that. Oh. Well, I'm gonna have to figure out something else for the brake here because this brake is not working. finally got an actual look at the one, but making this is weird. I just hit the 2 with my cue. All right, I'm playing all safe here. You know what? Let me make sure. Oh, the 1 actually goes. Never mind, I'm an idiot. I was gonna play safe behind the 4, but if the 1 goes, I can just play this. And then miss it and get behind the 8, maybe. Maybe not. Stop. Wow, I'm surprised that held, kinda, for the most part. I don't know what to do here. I could almost draw this in between the 6 and the side with how slippery these conditions are. I think if I go this way, I'm hitting the 8. Called it. It's my match clock. It means I can stop playing 9-ball. Oh. Double hit foul. Usually more aware of those. Just kind of out of sorts tonight. Spent the whole day working on the basement here, getting it ready for the guys to come over tomorrow. Put a whole bunch of carpet squares down, so I'm like up and down, and legs are fried. I have no sense of balance. Other than that, everything's fine. Walk around the table, my head turned, giving me weird vertigo, and other than that, things are great. This is about as straight can be. Good thing the pockets can fit 2 balls. All right, let's spin the spinny wheel and see what game we get to play. That seems fun. This does have a full screen mode, but... Oh, almost 10-ball. I don't know if you guys can see that from back there, but it is 8-ball, which is kind of what I wanted to play anyway. Cue ball control, I ran all these through the polisher with the Feder-Gorsh spray, and everything is just super slick and slippery, and I'd rather want to use every ball and see if I can get more chalk on them and stuff like that. But I also had the cloth redone last weekend, so everything is ultra slick and brand new. All right. Start the clock. Yeah, yeah, exactly. And I'm sure I've mentioned in videos, I've had 2 neck fusion surgeries. So for looking this to my left is tough. So when I'm walking around the table looking at a shot, I almost have to walk on my body like this, unless I go around this way. But yeah, like I wanted to do just 100 in a row stop shots, like Mighty X style. Ball here, just play stop shot, and then just keep replacing them. And I can't do it. I can't make more than 20 before things just start going kind of weird. Well, that's cute. So if I take solids, I can break this out right now. And then the 2 and the 3 are kind of weird. If I take stripes, I have no real opening shot, except for the 14 maybe, and the 10 is weird. I think it's the 5, and then this is kind of, I have no insurance ball here. One better get over there, otherwise I'm in a lot. Nope. Oh, I deserve that. Unlike Duke. Duke didn't deserve that. Or maybe he did. We're playing UPL style, so it's going to be slop, so I'm just going to aim at the 3 and see what happens. I'll hit the 2 and make the 7. Look at this shot. And that's going to count, because we're playing slop in that UPL format. We're playing like a UPL meets BCA rules. But for sake of the match clock, you almost have to have slop allowed. Stop. Oh boy. Yeah, that's probably not good. Jumping in 8-ball, 9-ball, or 10-ball is not going to be allowed. And that's more of an ultimate pool thing too, but also I just have the cloth replaced and I don't want to mess with that. Not that I think anyone would cause problems, but it'd be me more that I'd be worried about. I got on the complete wrong side of this ball. Everything's really super slidey, so draw is fun. Oh, I got on the wrong side of this too. Probably no way to scratch, but I don't want to chance it, so I got to draw out of this. That was a really messy run out, but I'll take it. Really messy run out, now that I think of it. And I'm not 100% sure that we're using the template in 8-ball. You know what? Let me just try the triangle a couple times. Because usually when I get new cloth, and even sometimes a new spot, it's tough to rack. It's tough to get tight racks with the triangle right away. So I've been playing all week with the template, just to see if I could kind of get things to settle in, and it looks pretty good. We'll see what the brake. Trust that I can hit a solid brake here. Well, I hit a solid brake and everything broke pretty well, but hit it right into the side pocket. So maybe I'll just continue playing tonight with the template and we'll see how it works for tomorrow. So if I take the 10 and break the 8 out, I think that's the way to go. Just like that. Oh, that got a lot of draw on it. Got weird on the 11. Thirteen kind of might, maybe, could possibly go past the 3. Let's take the 15 and try to get better on the 11. And I did. Yeah, we're not doing a bunch of stuff that's in UPL. Scratch on the brake is ball in hand anywhere instead of just in the kitchen. It's still going to be sloppy. You still have to nominate your suit, or if it's obvious, you don't have to on the brake. No dirty combos. We're not doing like the frozen ball rule. We're not doing some of the stuff. I'm convinced some of those rules are just to mess with Americans that the British created. Much better brake there. What do we have here? 15's a problem. 11 goes right now. The 8 ball somehow got all the way up here. 1 doesn't go there. 1 does go there. I could almost take the 2 now. 4-6 is weird. Everything is just a little weird. I could take the 11 now, and I really don't have a way to get on anything unless I can go around the 2. But if I don't go around the 2, it's really risky. Well, I've already used up my whole time clock allotment, probably. Which means tomorrow I got to be a little bit faster in this. I was hoping to get over here for the 1, which I did. But what can I do with the 4 and the 6? Can I do anything? I suppose I could take the 4 now, but don't really care for that. 4 kind of goes in the side. Kind of. Stop. Wandering cue ball. Dirty combo is that, oh no, dirty combo is like a stripe into a solid or solid into a stripe. And the reason behind that rule is if you nominate stripes, technically if you hit a solid first, it's a foul because you're nominating stripes, so. I do kind of like that rule. Jeez, I got really goofy here. I got to move the 5 and try to get a leave on something. Whoa. Well, thank you for the slidey cloth, for sure on that shot, because that was ugly. Now the 4 definitely goes in the side here. Get past there. All right, if I have to take a combo, I have to take a combo, but. This is gonna leave the 5 into a giant mess. Oh, tag the 15 and it didn't go in. Funny how that works. Now the 15's a problem ball for stripes. It's so ridiculously easy to draw with how slippery the conditions are. I can almost draw the 13 off the 13 into this cluster. I think I should take the 11 first and then try that. Now I may not have the angle. No, actually I have it more now. Problem is if it slides, it's going to slide right past, I think it's going to slide right past the 4. Ah, trying to get it from this side. This is not bad though, if I'm stripes. Unless I do that. So the other rule we are playing is no intentional fouls. So you have to make an attempt to go at your shot. You can't just like hit your opponent's ball or tie something up or like hit the wrong ball on 9-ball or 8-ball. You have to make an actual attempt at going after your shot. I like that rule. And especially with the match clock, you could just eat up a whole game with a bunch of weird safeties, like intentional foul safeties. I almost think I should take the 12 first. Unless I can draw. Can I draw above the 12 here? Oh, I can. Okay. That probably was not going to work in a couple days. This is probably not recommended. And then of course you have to wait till all the balls stop moving to move anything, and that's also match clock and shot clock related. What other rules are there? We've kind of made, we as in me mostly, have kind of made the best or worst of both rule sets. I just think for people coming into a tournament playing for the first time, all the UPL rules are kind of overwhelming because there's so many changes. And we've seen even like the pros get messed up in what the rules are sometimes. Especially like the ball in hand in the kitchen after the break. That one makes no sense to me why it would be, because you can shoot any ball on the table. You just have to start within the kitchen. Yikes. Problem with the template is everything's so slippery. It just goes all over the place. Insert joke here. Missing that ball on the side, and it might cost me some time and or games. Yeah, thanks, me too. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be playing here, we'll see. But look for the videos soon. I'm going to get Trevor to commentate with me and again, and we'll see how they turn out. I don't really have a shot here. I have to take the 1 and try to break the 8 out with the 1, even though I'm not stripes, because I'm going to need the 8 for me. Trying to get down for the 6. I don't know if I got there. Kind of did, but then I can push the 10 into the 2. I think I have to take the 2 first, or maybe even the 7. All right, now that I broke the 8 out, where does the 8 go? Maybe that side. I don't know if I got there. I think I just chalked my wall. This is a weird shot if anyone's watching. I'm going to try to play low left, draw into the 10, and have the cue ball shoot that way. Ah, hit the wrong side of the 10, or didn't hit the side of the 10 the way I wanted it to. Now I have no chance of getting on the 8 ball. Unless I shoot the gap. So 1, 2, 3, shoot the gap between the 9 and 14 and shoot it right up there for the 8 on this side. Now that I said that, I gotta make the shot. I missed it. Had a chance of getting the leave I was talking about, but it doesn't really matter if I miss the shot. Not want to hit the 10. I think I'm okay though, yeah. $15.11. Leave the 13 there. Try to get from the 11 to the 10. Or overdraw the 11 and have neither ball on the side. I think I have to take the 10 now. Yeah. This might work though. This one's like a drag shot almost. Oh. Unless I do that. And then it's a lose shot. Best way to get on the 8, do I go around the 11? I'm gonna try going around the 11. I don't really recommend this. I missed it. If anyone's watching, I think I'm gonna finish out this last 10 minutes or so of 8 ball and then call it a night and give myself some rest before tomorrow. Let's see, solids look really good except for the 3. Stripes look really good except for I have no shot on them. So I need to get for the 3 down here. And then come back up for something over here. Can I get there right now on the 1? I don't think so. Can I go into the 10? Or am I going into the 6? I think I can go into the 10 right here. Nope, going to the 6. And now I made the 6 and the 3 both bad. But now I can use the 6 to get to the 3. If I can get over here. Sure. 6 does not go past the 3. Can I get over there now? I don't think so. Maybe. Instead, I'm just gonna, oh, I should have missed that ball. Slidey cloth. Need to be right in between the cue ball and the 5 ball, which is not easy to do, especially with how slidey everything is. I might have gotten there. I think I got there. Huh. What do you know? Get off the rail. Now, how do I get to the 8? Because I think I'm on the wrong side of the 3. I sure am. Can I draw here and out? I might actually be able to do that with this cloth. I got there. I don't know how, but I got there. I think that was a break and run too. So that was about a 2 or 3 minute rack after the break. All right, see if I can get the same break I had last time. Not like that. Not at all like that. That was not great. All right, what do we got? Stripes if the 14 goes. If it doesn't, it's solids. I think I can slide it in. Solids, I think, because of the 8 ball, though. Yeah, probably. I get the 7 out of here, and then I got to get the 5 and the 4 out of there somehow. Back on the 2. This is a mess. This is not a fun rack here. I get the 3. I did if it went. It does not go. Maybe I should have taken stripes. Five has most of the pocket in the side. How do I get from the 3 to the 4? Too much, but at least I have the 4. Problem is I can't get off the rail. Okay, hit this 100 miles an hour and bounce off the rail and come out for the 3. Yes, I can. Draw into the 15 or around the 15? Oh, around the 15, but not that much. If the 5 had a half a pocket, this has even less of a pocket in the side. In fact, I don't even think I should try it. I think I'm banking this. I got a whole wall of balls to help me get this ball on the side. Or hit off the wall of balls and go nowhere. Well, that 9 got really, really goofy. Love to use the 10 to break the 9 out, but I can't. I gotta have to shoot the 10 now. Does the 9 go? Maybe? I don't know, there's no one really watching, so if it's a foul, no one will know. Definitely did not hit the 8 ball, so it's not a foul. One time I actually should have left it straight. I didn't. Can I draw this right up the rail? You see how that ball shot out of there? That's kind of cool. I'd really rather not leave the 15 for last, but don't really have a choice. At least I'm straight on the 14. Give me something. That works. All right, unless I break and run, this is the last rack of 8 ball. Actually, the last rack of pool for the night. YouTube tells me there's 2 people watching, so someone say hi. Then again, I think I have subscriber mode only for chat, so if you're not subscribed, then you can't chat, so you should subscribe. Hey. Hey, Ref, thanks. I've talked a little bit about it in my videos, but I haven't really gone into a lot of detail. I should have done a video just kind of describing it. In fact, maybe we'll do some, tomorrow we'll shoot some stuff and maybe I'll post them in shorts or videos or whatever. Been shooting and listening? Yeah, me too. Shooting and listening to myself babble. But yeah, it's going to be a random draw, 8-ball, 9-ball, 10-ball, half BCA, half UPL rules. It's going to be fun. It's going to be some BS too, for sure. Solids? Can I make this combo reverse? Probably not. Maybe I need to take stripes. Get this 11-ball out of here. I got a better shot, 5-ball. Even though we're playing slop and I'll have to call him. Clear that. Get out of there. Well, made that better and worse at the same time. 3-ball has a pocket, but not the one I want to shoot it in. Stop. Get off of that 7-ball. Thank you. That 9-ball really messed things up. I don't have a pocket for the 8 either. This may be too much to try here. Trying to hit the 10. And maybe it can hit the 9 in. But I'm really just trying to stop it. And I missed the 10. I don't think the 3 goes past anything. It does not. Come on down here. Come on down. Come on. Cool thing is I don't have to worry about scratching because the 9-ball's there. Right? Famous last words, maybe? Finally got the 9 out of my way. All right, well, I can't end on a break and run, so one more. Yeah, that was not a. I feel sometimes I heard Mark Wilson say something about this about Rodney Morris, that if he gets a tough out, he's more likely to get out than if he has a really straightforward. And I feel like that sometimes. I feel like I just get out of line a lot on the easy ones and then just make weird stuff happen on the hard ones. Yeah, right in the side. We are not going to end the night on a back-to-back break and runs. Because you need to make a ball on the break and not scratch in order to do that. All right, what do we got? Solid seems better for the 8-ball. Oh, no, you know what? The 8-ball goes in both pockets, but the 10 and the 11 are both bad, as is the 15, so I think I'm taking solids here. That was not what I was intending. Not at all what I was intending. Don't go in. Don't go in. That was a neat shot. Question is, how do I get out of here from the 1? Not like that. Which stripe should I hit? The 10, the 9, or both? Jeez. Yep, I'm going into one of these for sure. Oh, maybe I'm not. Maybe I'll just get perfect on all these solids down here. Okay, I'll take it. Did not see that happening, but no complaints here. Get off of there. That's not the angle I wanted. Yeah, that 6-ball on the side was straight on. And when I mean straight on, I mean it was like in a straight line, cue ball and 6-ball. I just was like, okay, we'll see if my old eyes can see this ball enough to cut it. Missed it. Nope. All right, I gotta do one more. That was a take and run, which is close enough to a break and run. It's the old last rack of the night syndrome. And yeah, like on that 6-ball, I couldn't really try to get a leave. I just had to try to make the ball and just let the cue ball go wherever it was going to go. All right. Last break did not feel comfortable at all. This feels a little better. Still almost went in the side. What am I doing with this? Some of these songs are just awful. I downloaded a whole library of stuff from YouTube. This is actually one of my old bands. This 7 is horrible for solids, otherwise solids is the way to go. The 12-11 combo is kind of on, but then where's the cue ball going and what do I get? Okay, that works. Can I get around the 6 or not? No, I can't. I gotta figure out a way to get on the 13 ball. Straight in on the 14, that's no good. All right, I'm trying to basically, I'm going at the 1 with the cue ball. Yeah, trying to go into the 1 because I can get the 13, and if I don't, I should have the 15. And then if none of that happens, it'll go horribly wrong. Problem is I can't follow this because of the cloth and the balls are so slippery. Oh, yeah, that was horrible. It was all sorts of horrible. Now I don't even have a shot. 15 cross side, but I can't hold it for the 13. I can't hit it that light. So kind of draw into the 13 maybe, or into that mess. Jeez. How did I do that? I actually have the 13 now, which is only half the reason I'm laughing, mostly because I just didn't hit anything. I gotta play this with a ton of inside to try to miss the 1 ball and kind of slide off for the 10. Like that, except for I hit it too much. Hit the point. Look at that. Just how I wanted it. Now, of course, I'm goofy on the 10. Down here? Maybe? Oh, I missed the 10. Maybe I didn't. No, yeah, I missed the 10. Well, that was too bad. No 6-ball pocket. Everything else goes. I don't know what this buys me. Not a lot. 3-ball? Safety? Safety it is. And this is bad because if I somehow make the 10, I have no shot in the 8. Wow. I was right. Absolutely no shot in the 8. This ball is almost half over the edge. I think I just got to go kick it, but there's nowhere for it to go. Can it go here? Probably not. It's UPL though, so it's slop. I'm against the wall. 3, 4, off the 2. Ta-da! Oh, I think that's a good way to end the video. Maybe I'll make a couple of these solids. What an 8-ball shot. That actually is going to count in the league because we're doing UPL. I don't know how it didn't scratch. I don't even know how it went. There's all sorts of stuff. I don't know how it did. I'm going to try to bank the 3 over here for my last shot of the night. Nope. 3 rails on the side. Nope. Well, I don't have a way to do anything else other than maybe bank it cross side off the point. Nope. All right, I think that's going to be it. Thanks for sticking around, everybody. Ref, appreciate it. And look for videos soonish. We're playing a minimum of 12 matches this weekend out of the 21 in the round robin. So a 7-person round robin, top 4 are then going to go to the finals, and probably paying 3rd and 4th are entry fee back, and 1 and 2 will split. So, all right. Everybody have a good night, and we'll see you later.